hypochondriac, dude. It's right? Like, dude, it's not my fault, all right? It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. My therapist told me it's not my fault. My mom was a nurse. She me up, all right? It's not my fault. You know how I found out I was a hypochondriac? I was 33 years old, so this was very recent. So I was at home one night just chilling, right? Laying in bed, having a heart attack. Like straight up, I was like, oh my God, like I'm gonna die. This is heart attack. Googled it, heart attack. Why would the internet lie to me? So I drove myself to the hospital because heart attack. And I get there and I was just like, hey, and they're like, what were we seeing you for? And I was just like, heart attack. And she looked at me like, huh? And I was like, yeah, heart attack. And she was like, all right, fill this piece of paper out and come back. And I was like, did she not hear me say heart attack? I was like, all right, I guess I gotta study it now. So I filled that thing out, I gave it back, and I was like, heart attack, just so you know. Like, I wrote heart attack big, just so we were clear. And she's like, just sit out here until the doctor comes to get you. I was like, all right, whatever. And then 15 minutes later, I was just like, man, this heart attack is lasting too long. Like, I don't know how long they take. I don't know, this is my first one, guys. This is my first one. I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's just like, boop, dead. I don't know. I don't know if it's just like, hey, man, it's like fucking a little clogged or whatever heart attack is. And then I get into the doctor, and they're like running EKGs, running all this shit, right? And he's just like, hey, I'll be right back. I was like, cool, man, am I going to live? And he's just like, I'll be right back. And then I'm just sitting there chilling, watching TV, because heart attack. And he comes back, and I just like started laughing, and he was just like, what's so funny? And he was just like holding his clipboard, and he was just like, well, I got something to tell you. And I was just like, wait, I got a question. I was like, you probably get this all the time. Do heart attacks just stop? He looked at me, slowly dropped his clipboard, and was like, no. And I was like, all right, I'm going to head out. I think this is... And then I got out there, and they had me a bill for $1,500, and then I found out I had heartburn. So that's cool.